Hello world, Shelly here, and today I'm going to kick off a new series called 5 Third Impressions. Allow me to explain. So, I try a lot of new makeup, and not all of it, in fact, most of it doesn't get so great that it ends up in my favorites, but it's also not so bad that it turns out in the fails category. So, what happens to all that makeup that's like pretty good, or that I like to use, but it's not my favorite and it's not the worst thing ever? I don't really talk about it. So I thought this might be a fun way to give a little bit more than a first impression. So these will all be products that are new to me, that I have used at least 3 times. And so you get a little more than a first impression, but it doesn't have to quite live up to favorite or fail status in order to show up on my channel. So that's the premise here. So let's get right into it. The first thing that I tried out several times, and this is going to remain in my rotation, is from L'Oreal. It's the Infallible Glow Lock Primer. And I think this is a pretty good primer in terms of smoothing. You can see it's a little bit tinted, but once you sheer it out, it really doesn't have any color to it really whatsoever. And it's got a very nice smooth finish. It does not feel super slippy the way silicone primers sometimes do, but it's also not tacky. It does a very nice job of smoothing out pores and texture, and it does, in fact, help my makeup last just a bit longer. So those are things that I really like, and I will be reaching for this primer on the regular. Item number 2 in the 5 Third Impressions, this is also from L'Oreal. This is the True Match Lumi Shimmerista Highlighting Powder. Now you may have seen this, I think it might have been in my BH Cosmetics Zodiac palette look. I was glowing that day, but it's basically a powder that comes in a sifter sort of a jar. It's got a blue-purple shift to it. I'm just going to get some on my finger here. And you can kind of see the shift. Camera doesn't want to focus. And let's go right here. So it is definitely a glow to the gods kind of a highlighter. It's not subtle in any way. Even if I blend this out as much as humanly possible, I'm even going to take a sponge and kind of blend it out. It never really gets subtle. So this is definitely a glow to the gods kind of a highlighter, but much to my surprise, even though it is a powdery formula, it does not on me accentuate texture. So while it is very shiny, it's not glittery so much as it's a sheen, but it's a very blingy sheen. It doesn't accentuate texture. I don't always go for this. This is like, you know, going out at night, party time kind of highlight. I would not really wear this on an everyday, like going to work kind of basis, but I gotta tell you, I think it's really pretty. It's really, really finely milled. It blends out nicely, although it doesn't blend out to be subtle. It is still very poppin'. I like it. There is another shade. This one is, I believe, the Moonlight shade. They claim that it adds soft prismatic luminosity. I don't see the shade name, but I think it has something to do with the moon, if I remember correctly. And I like it. It's a thumbs up for me. I'm going to keep it. The last 3 items are mascaras. The first one is on the upper echelon. This is from Ico. It is the Black Magic Mascara. And let me show you the wand. It's supposed to give you nice, you know, dramatic magic curling. There we go. See, the typical pretty, I don't want to use the word generic, but it's a pretty standard mascara wand. I found this to be a really wet formula that does not like to dry down. I found that it did not give me any magic curl the way they describe. Designed for after-hours seduction, our ultimate mascara creates drama, volume, and curl with a water-resistant carbon black finish. I don't think it's the blackest mascara I've got. It did not hold a curl on my lashes, although my lashes do resist holding a curl, but if they make that claim, I expect it to happen. I'm not impressed with this at all. The other two mascaras are from the drugstore. First up, you saw this in my caboodle last month. It's the Revlon Mega Multiplier. And like I said in my caboodle video, I did not have really any expectations for this mascara. It just has kind of your typical Christmas tree shape style brush going on here, and to my surprise, it really does a good job of making it look like you have a million lashes. I have this on this eye, my left eye, your right, my left. So I'm wearing it on this eye today. I do not think this is a very dramatic mascara. It does not build up to, you know, infinite volume or magnificent length, but it does what it says in the sense that it makes it looks like you have a million gazillion lashes. So for that reason, I like it for natural kind of eye days if I'm not doing a ton of eye makeup. I do like it. I am keeping it. The other one is from CoverGirl, and it is the Peacock Flare Mascara. And holy cow, you guys, this packaging, it's freaking gorgeous. I mean, I really like the design and the shape of it. I don't know if you're going to be able to tell on camera, but it's like a beveled kind of a shape. It's got some sort of grippies going on here. I really like this packaging. Now, when I looked at the brush initially, I was like, ah, it looks like a torture device. It's very, very, very pokey. Pokey, pokey, pokey. It's got sort of this center part is thicker, and then it's thick on the ends, and it tapers in the middle. So it's an interesting shape wand, super duper 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 pokey. I am wearing the Peacock Flare on this eye today, and if you compare the two, this eye is definitely more dramatic. I like them both. I do like this. I think it gives me good separation, not quite as much separation as the Mega Multiplier, but good separation, a bit more volume than the Mega Multiplier, a little bit more length than the Mega Multiplier, and for that reason I think it works out well. Now, it does not give as much volume as, say, the L'Oreal Lash Paradise or the Maybelline Total Temptation, but I do think it is a nice mascara. It's not my favorite thing. It's good. I will keep using it, but I'm not in love with it. You know, I don't think it's going to end up in my favorites, but I've used it quite a bit. This was one of the ones I bought when I was in Chicago for Thanksgiving, so I've been using it since then, and I like it. We'll just leave it at that, and the packaging is super gorge. There you have it, 5 things that I have tried at least 3 times and what I thought of them. Have you guys tried any of these? Let me know in the comments below. If you've seen anything out and about that you would like me to throw into one of these videos, let me know. And give me a thumbs up if you like this series idea and you want me to make more of these. Thanks a lot for taking some time out of your day to geek out over makeup with me. I appreciate your likes and your subscribes, and it really helps my channel to grow, and I'm really looking forward to 2018 with you guys and continuing to build this awesome makeup community that we've got going on. Have yourselves a wonderful day or night wherever you are in the world, and take care of each other. Bye-bye.